What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of FightCast. Oh my goodness, UFC Auckland did not disappoint. Who do you think really won the main event? I was looking at that and I was like, okay, like they both were like just hammering away at each other. Like literally, they were just literally just hammering away at each other. It's like one of those ordeals. I didn't know. You know what? I thought Dan Hooker was actually landing more shots. Just a little bit more shots. He seemed to be a little bit longer. And man, it looked like Paul Felder was missing. Now, here's the thing. That's why we want to look at I want to look at the way the judges scored it. Basically based off, because it was split decision. So, saying if we're just going round by round and we're going to say, okay, who won which rounds? Shit. Man, that was I had Dan Hooker probably winning the latter, the fourth and the fifth round. He may have lost maybe the first, but I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. It's just kind of hard to say, because you'd have to be really closely judging that fight. But it was definitely a war. Let me see if we could. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at this myself. I want to see how many strikes it was per round. But here's the crazy thing about it, all right? The biggest thing that happened that night, the biggest thing is Tyson fucking Fury, the Gypsy King. This dude just knocked out a dude that was 41-0. He was 42-0. 42-0. Deontay Wilder, 42-0 with 41 knockouts. That's insane. Deontay Wilder was 42-0 with 41 knockouts. And the Gypsy King just bullied him around the ring. It was really like the third round when he got... Okay, I think something really did happen to his ear. Because after that, he was fucked up. If you guys watch that fight, like once he gets knocked down in the third round, which is crazy that even happened. It's crazy that Deontay Wilder ever gets knocked down. He never gets knocked down. But he was kind of getting worked in that round, and man, he was kind of getting worked the whole fight. Before leading into that knockout instead of the third round, if you look at Deontay Wilder in the first round, definitely going to the Gypsy King. Second round, Deontay Wilder started to come back into it, but I just didn't see him land anything significant in the second round. And then you go into the third round, you start getting worked. And then they separated them and boom, boom. And after that, after Deontay Wilder hit the ground, it was night from there on. From round 3 to round 7, it was him literally on skates. It looked like he had spaghetti for legs. It was so weird. But his whole equilibrium was fucked up, I really do think that something happened to him. Nobody gets tired that fast. Those rounds are 3-minute rounds. All right, so this is only 6 minutes into the fight. He was getting brutalized in those 6 minutes. But the things about it is that dude's huge. Saying he's 230 pounds. No, shit. Tyson Fury's a big man. 270 pounds. That's the thing. He was wearing on him. But he should be used to that. He had a whole camp. He didn't do anything. He didn't have a job. All he does is train. All right, so he should be used to big guys. He would bring big guys into camp. All of this stuff would be there for him to have cardio. Okay, Deontay Wilder. But for him to gas out that quick, for him to not have those legs under him inside the third round all the way to the 7th round, that's too fast. Even if you're getting battered and brutalized, there's something going on. And it's really his equilibrium when he started bleeding from his ear. All right, I think his shit was ringing. I think it fucked up. It fucked up some shit, man. Because he did not stand right at all after that. He was just wobbling around the ring. In the 4th round. It's just the 4th round, like literally. I mean, it's crazy, but in boxing, anything, when you're about to have a fight, MMA, like they sick people on you, you get a gauntlet of dudes all the time. Every 5 minutes, every 3 minutes is a new guy, just at MMA gyms. And then, so you get a fresh dude kind of coming in trying to fucking work you over. So you should be used to getting your ass beat, but, what I'm saying? You should have like weathered the storm and came out of this and been like, okay, like, I'm ready for a fucking Tyson Fury. I'm ready for 3 Tyson Furies after getting my ass beat by new dudes every single 5 minutes, So, but that's why something happening, man. When you get hit like that, take that hit by that big old man. 6'9", 273 pounds. He beefed up for the rematch. Tyson Fury beefed up for the fucking rematch. That's crazy. He was like in the 250s in the first fight. So, going back into UFC Fight Night, this is crazy. Felder versus Hooker, this is crazy. Here's the reason why it's crazy. All right. These scores, I'm just glancing through here. This is insane, though. So, hold on. I'm waiting for the stupid thing to load right now. Dumb. No, but check this out, though. Fucking. Okay, Deontay Wilder. First time he's lost. First time he's literally lost. And I'm just thinking, I think he hit that rematch button. I think there was a rematch clause. And if he did that, then that's fucking epic. That's exactly what needs to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, he's gonna, man, that dude's so big. It's like one of those ordeals. Does he want to do it right away? What if they did Deontay Wilder versus Andy Ruiz? That would be fucking ridiculous. That would be fucking ridiculous. You gotta think about that. Deontay Wilder versus Andy Ruiz. People laughed at me when I said it. I was like, what? Deontay Wilder knocked out not Deontay Wilder, but Anthony Ruiz. And Andy Ruiz knocked out fucking Anthony Joshua. Alright, so it's possible for this shit to go down. Now, yeah, if he goes against Deontay Wilder, man. Yeah, Deontay Wilder's a scary dude. He's a scary dude. Way bigger than Andy Ruiz. But is he really bigger than Andy Ruiz? Think about it like that. Andy Ruiz weighed like 280 pounds when he fought Anthony Joshua. Like 280 pounds. So, Alright, so let's get into this one. Paul Felder versus Dan Hooker. Because this is crazy right here. Alright, so significant strikes. We're just going by significant strikes all together. There was 110 significant strikes landed for Paul Felder, and there was 121 landed for Dan Hooker. Paul Felder actually took more significant strike attempts at 230, but he only landed 47% on 110. Dan Hooker had 221 strikes, 122 landed that were significant, a 55% average, which outweighed his 47. Dan Hooker had 72 shots to the head against Paul Felder's 64 to the body. Paul Felder had 19 to the body. Dan Hooker had 10 to the body. So legs were doing a lot of damage with Dan Hooker. He landed 40 out of his 47 leg kicks. Paul Felder landed 27 out of 34. Now, I think if you look at overall body work, just stopping right now at these percentages, then those leg kicks, 40 out of 47 landed, that's pretty ridiculous right there for Dan Hooker. So, if we're just judging off of this alone, this is not looking the best for Paul Felder right now, based upon significant strike percentage, 55 to 47. And he just was Dan Hooker, just the more precise striker. So it's just like one of those ordeals, but round by round, breaking it down. Let me see. They really don't. They have Paul Felder winning just the 4th round, but that's it. Really, he won the 4th round, and he won the 2nd round, but not really, because so what I mean is significant strikes wise. Significant strikes. Paul Felder landed 26 out of 48, a 54% ratio. All right. But Dan Hooker landed 26 out of 43, which gave him 60% ratio in round 2. So in reality, Dan Hooker had the better striking percentage in significant strikes in the 2nd round. So every round, literally, he lost. He's lost when you look at significant strikes, like for Paul Felder. Every round goes to Dan Hooker, which is crazy, but it's what they're saying here. Round four was the only one, because it was 25 out of 47 significant strikes landed for Paul Felder. So that was the only one. Dan Hooker had 15 out of 36. So it's like one of those ordeals. But here's the thing. What's next, though? What's like literally next for these people? What I mean by this, what's next for Paul Felder? He's talking about retiring. Is he really gonna retire? I think that'd be kind of ridiculous if he did. He's so close to gold. Okay, so then you look at Dan Hooker. Now, this motherfucker has some options now, dude. You know what I'm saying? He could be fighting Justin Gaethje's. He could be fighting, Connors. Anything of sort like that. Off this win because, he was number 6. He beat the number 5. Yeah, bruh. Yeah, bruh. This is good. This is pretty big for him. You know what I'm saying? I think it's number 7 and number 6 or number 6 and number 5. But the thing is, they're right there. And then you got Connor up in that mix. You got Dustin Poirier up in that mix. Of course, you got your Tony Ferguson. You got Khabib Nurmagomedov. So, and Justin Gaethje as well. So, that's top tier right there. So Dan Hooker's placed himself up against one of the top tier. Here's the crazy part. Since Justin Gaethje's waiting in the wings, what about it? What maybe a Dan Hooker fight? But I kind of only want Gaethje to fight someone coming out of a championship. Like they just lost. Like whoever loses between Tony and Khabib, like something like that. Like I think Justin Gaethje should take something like that going down. If they really want Conor to go ahead and fight the winner of the Khabib Tony Ferguson fight. So let's have Justin Gaethje go against the loser, so he can stay active. He can stay in there because right now he's just chilling. So he's the best when he's active. So in the future, just going forward. I don't know. If you look at the top 5, Tony Ferguson versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. Is Khabib going to, let's say Khabib wins. Let's say the odds are in Khabib's favor. He actually wins. Do you think he's even going to accept a Conor McGregor fight? I don't know. The thing is about it, because he said that Conor McGregor fought some dude that was 2-2 in his last outing. Talking about Cowboy. Fought out 170 pounds. And yeah, he had just been knocked out 2 times prior. So he's like, nah, I don't think he deserves it. See, and that's the thing. He could say some shit like that. He really could say some shit like that. Because, but, hey, man, I kind of want to see Conor fight at least one fight at 155 pounds before he just goes up against the 155-pound world champion that mauled him and tapped him out. Like, he should fight one dude at 155 pounds. I think that would be right. Right for everyone that's been waiting in line. I mean, and has been serving their stripes, dude. Justin Gaethje has 3 knockouts in a row. Justin Gaethje knocked out Edson Barboza. He knocked Edson Barboza out in the first round. Edson Barboza never gets knocked out in the first round. Justin Gaethje knocked him out in the first round. That's ridiculous. All right, so then you got to think about that. He knocked Cowboy out with thuds, boom, boom, boom. He was all over Cowboy, and this at 155 pounds. This is like Conor's actual weight class. He knocked him out. He knocks people out fucking cold, bro. Here's the thing. If Justin Gaethje fought Conor, man, he can start beating up on Conor. Because this is the thing about Gaethje. Gaethje didn't go out until like the 4th or 5th round. Like, you'd have to like really beat up Justin Gaethje for him to go out, because he never goes out. So I just think that I don't think Conor would hurt him. I don't think Conor would be able to hurt him, because Justin Gaethje's big, man. He's a big dude. That's a big boy. That's why Conor hasn't called him out, man. That dude's a problem. No, seriously, Justin Gaethje's a problem. His leg kicks, the way he hits you, the way he clubs you, he's all over you. And he's massive for 155 pounds. Big old boy. And he just does not stop. He hasn't even broke into his full mutant self yet. What I mean is, he hasn't even used his wrestling. He doesn't even use this Division I wrestling yet. That dude's a monster. Conor don't want none of that. That's crazy. That's a different type of animal right there. Yeah, just some crazy stuff. So, all right. Let's talk about some shit that's going to be coming up, because this is pretty crazy, right? I'm so worried about my boy Israel Adesanya right now. The only reason why is because he's fighting fucking Romero. What the fuck? Why would you ever want to fight that dude? That dude doesn't even look human. Not even on a good day. He doesn't even look human. It's kind of weird How the fuck is he making 185 pounds? That's insane. But I think Israel's fought heavyweights before. Israel has an incredible kickboxing record. Shit, he's only lost like 2 times over there. He's like 61-2 or something like that in kickboxing, and he's won against heavyweights. He's won heavyweight tournaments. Like he's beaten big old dudes. So he's used to all that kind of stuff, you know. And then I don't know. I look at stuff like that. Yeah, I think he'll be able to touch him up, but you just can't get hit with a Romero bomb, because literally that's what could happen. You get hit with a damn Romero bomb and just be faded out. So we'll see what happens in that one. I don't know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be cray out. Francis Ngannou versus that Rosenstruck dude. Dude kind of came out of nowhere. Man, I don't know what's gonna happen in that one. I don't know why we gotta have black on black crime like that. Francis Ngannou versus Rosenstruck. That's crazy to me. I thought that Francis Ngannou was gonna fight somebody higher up in the rankings. You know, I don't know what this fight really does for him, but he accepted it, and he wants blood. So silly, but so true. So, but we'll see what happens on those. March 7th. That is going to be the next PPV. Israel Adesanya versus Yo Romero. I want to see that shit so bad. Like, we'll see what happens in that shit. But we'll talk more here on another episode of FightCast. We'll catch up with you all later. Arg, you mateys. Arg. Arg. Good stuff, good stuff. Why is this juice so good?